my name is Lexani Barajas. I'm 18 years old and a senior at Kennewick High School, and this is the video where I talk about the time I found out who I am. To give a specific pivotal moment in my life that created this huge epiphany that made me realize my own identity would be impossible and a lie. Because there wasn't just one moment that made me realize who I am, but many small ones. To make an honest and real response on what it was like to figure out my own identity was to determine what I am and what I wasn't. Growing up, we have this instinct to follow the crowd, to be liked, and this idea that we have to blend in. Sure, the messages of uniqueness and being special are thrown at us, but as kids, the idea of being cool was better than being portrayed as weird and different. As a child, I was the quiet kid who struggled to make friends. I felt uncomfortable with change, and communication to others seemed terrifying. So when reaching my early awkward teenage years, my most reliable source of strategy to make friends was to be the most agreeable, despite my actual thoughts and opinions. This taught me a lot of what I didn't want to be, and actually became a result of my own self-identification. I didn't want to be the person to gossip and make somebody feel bad. I didn't want to be the person who ignores the teacher's questions to seem cool. I didn't want to dress in outfits that I only liked because somebody else had liked them. So I changed and did what felt more satisfying to me. I started to ignore the people who only had negative things to say, and forming more connections with my teachers. I started buying clothes that I love, even if people judge them, and they do judge them. However, the feeling of self-acceptance beats the validation of others. My own identity was created by my ability to step out of the wave that was constructed on the concept to blend in. My new form of self-awareness was influenced by my personal growth, because in a world where everything is the same, it lacks creativity, it lacks empathy, and it lacks community. I used to struggle with friendship because I found myself being the punching bag in many cases. Other times, it was a miserable friendship where the bond wasn't necessarily there, but just an escape from loneliness. So when I stepped out of my comfort zone and chose to live for myself and accept myself, I found people who understood my values and my boundaries. My relationships were no longer one-sided or filled with secret animosity, but instead actual genuine friendships, and these lasted longer. This new sense of identity helped solve the dreading question that was, what are you gonna be when you grow up? I would reply with the most acceptable answers. Doctor, lawyer, or dental hygienist. None of these careers gave me any passion or ambition, but it was only when I started leaving the conformity of the general persona was when I realized I have a burning sensation for the arts. I am obsessed with film, I am obsessed with film production, I'm obsessed with design, I'm obsessed with design media culture, I'm obsessed with editing and treating a video like a puzzle. My love for cinema made me realize that my career path was on a different approach than I originally thought. Realizing that my career is definitely towards the digital technology side, and by discovering my own personality and interest with a mix of self-awareness was the key to my happiness and a better life. Thank you.